swear. I put everything in exact position so that I know what it is, even if it sometimes looks a little chaotic. It is organized chaos in my mind. I know exactly where everything is. And then I leave the lab, and I come back, and nothing is where I left it. If anyone wants to look at my notes, they are welcome to. Just tell me first. I mean, who borrows someone's notebook and then doesn't put it back from where they got it from? It's well. No. And I had them in an order, and not all out of order. Oh, hello, love. Sorry, were you standing there for a while? I was a little lost in thought. You haven't seen a notebook? I realized that does not narrow anything down. Like these ones, but well, exactly the same, you know. But this is old one. I already filled this one. I have same one that I'm working on, and it is not what I left it. You wouldn't mind helping me look for it, would you? Thank you. Honestly, why do I feel like sometimes I come back into the lab and it looks as if there has been a hurricane come through here? It is... No, I don't think... Well, I don't think anyone would have broken in and stolen it. I know, of course, we're not exactly... not immune, but we probably would be a high priority place to break into, I suppose. You really mustn't think that... well, everyone else shouldn't think. Why is it always that you assume if people were to break in that they would be from Piltover? I don't mean you singular, I mean you all. Isn't it? Did you find it? I guess we'll know once I open it if this is an old one or not. If there's blank pages in the back, we are in luck. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Are you okay? You look a little stunned. Oh, do not tell me. One little kiss on the cheek flustered you that much. I have done plenty worse things to you. Is there something up with you today? We did come to the lab for a reason, no? Well, just to see how I am. No, I am wondering whether or not to believe you. It is a very sweet thing, of course. I do not mind you visiting, though you know I am not the most attentive while I am in the middle of working. And I am in the middle. It's not even lunchtime, or dinner time, meal time. We don't normally just sort of stop by in the middle of work time. Since I am trying to not have every single hour be work time anymore. So, surely you're not trying to pull me away from my work already. Well, there is no problem if you wanted to hide out here for some reason. If you have your own work to do, none of us will stop you from being here. I'll not let anybody kick you out. Besides, it would be my decision if you got kicked out anyway. Well, not just having a lab, but you know, being assistant to the dean of the academy. Security knows me well by now. Not from me sneaking about. Well, perhaps a little. Not intentional sneaking. Wasn't doing a lot of that before, you know, tech. I just mean, well, you know, I work plenty late hours. I suppose security preferred to be notified about that. Even before Hextech and all of this, I had a nasty habit of staying late in the office. Paperwork, grading, and, well, carrying out my own private research on the side. But I didn't realize I should have warned security in advance that it was likely I would be staying late. So there were, at the beginning, quite a few times where they thought I was some sort of thief. And students snooping around after hours. Got me in a little bit of trouble, but they all know me pretty well now, so I'm quite friendly with them now. Well, if I ask them to keep stum about something. I don't know. Any times that you've wandered here after hours. When you have no reason to be in the lab. And they know that I am still here. What are they supposed to think? No, but it's not after hours at the moment. It will be soon, though. That isn't why you showed up, is it? Did you hope that you could turn me away early? Well, I left to get dinner. I come back. What the fuck is this? I mean... mess. Perhaps we need to employ assistant. Plural, maybe. But then I will feel bad if they are applying for what they think is good science job and instead they'd get tasked with cleaning up after leftovers. Not mine, but you know, certain somebody else. I don't think is used to having to clean their own space. I grew up learning not to waste anything. Not to take my spaces for granted. Or anything for granted, to be honest. You seem a little, what is word? And say, a little, well, like you cannot settle down. Is something the matter? Not anxious, no? If you came here for comfort, you could have said so. Not exactly. And what exactly else would you have come here for? You did not come here to do your own work. You didn't come here to help me with mine. It is not end of day yet. You did not come to get me to eat, which I have, by the way. You did not come for comfort. What else could you be here for? I wonder. You know I am busy at the moment. Though I suppose, am I ever too busy for you, Słoneczko? I have ideas, but it depends on what sort of mood you are in. Because at the end of the day, I have to get this done. It's just a little bit of writing. But I may have had idea of some sort of a personal project for a while. Well, I haven't failed to notice the way you get sometimes when I am a little more detached when I speak from emotion. I mean, when I am, what is it? Clinical, perhaps is the right word. Inspecting. Not that, of course, I view you as anything less than a wonderful human being, far much more than I deserve, but I mean, if I am not incorrect, perhaps there is chance you may be into agreeable to something, and that way you can get some of the relief that I think you are here for, and I can keep on with my work. Well, I only need one hand to write with, don't I? And what I am trying to say is I think that you would make a fascinating subject. Perhaps even a good one. Do you think you could do that, Słoneczko? Do you think you could be a good subject, patient, whatever you would prefer to think of it as? Will I see what exactly your body can handle, your reactions to it? I may even take my own notes. But purely approaching it from a scientific point of view. I will not be coddling you or cuddling, well, I'll always cuddle you. But for this, I mean, being a little more detached with how I talk, as if you are nothing more than a tool, something I'm studying. inspecting. And you can lay down all pretty on my desk while I actually get the work done that I need to get done. And then once I'm done, I can take you home. Or, of course, you can go home right now. It is up to you. And I'll join you later. Sorry, what? What? The thing that I said. What thing? I said plenty of things. You will have to be more specific. Well, I suppose we can do some initial testing on you. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis. You can find links to both of them in the description and on my card. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who followed me here donated just £1 a month, that would help me out a lot. Rewards for being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, your name read aloud in the credits of YouTube videos, and 2 exclusive spicy audios every single month for the top fledgling tier. And a reminder that I do stream on Twitch, normally about 3 times a week. And a thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, Phoenix JN, Andy Christ, Isabel, 3-in-1 Shampoo, Moon, Whipson, Lauren Lovett, The Lucio Archives, Ozuyuki, Sazi NK, Cynical Altura, Ebony Voigt, Razlady, Fruit Island, Liam, CL, Nesquick, Fluffy Dino, Nerd Herder, Mouse, Alley-oop, Jordan Draws, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Atis, Shammy, Ruby, Wraith, Quentin, Carry On, Finn, Euronaughty, Lady of the Lake, Asterash, Delmo, Psyche, Percy, EJ Fears, Hell, The Solaces, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Aspen, Spider, River Heights Puff, Perry Small, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Fashion Beauty, Eliana Immer, Luna Vix, Lydia Perez, Kate Fry, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Era, Please Don't Perceive Me, Ray Karts, Umino Tenshi, Kiara, Indrid, Nico, Rory Winters, Emily, Sweet Jade, A, Tisness, Kit, Your Mom, Arcane, Loveblur, N, Nicole, Elizabeth Vaughan, MX Pinksuit 230, Faye Queen, Lilith, Tsukiyomi, Lauren Ashby, Zorn NB, 375309, Honeybee Proud, Goth Muppet, Ben Gamer, Peachy, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Delilah, Valkyrie Ace, Catch You in the Rye, Despair, Caitlin Mitchell, Artichumi, Akina Himmer, Yellow with a Lisp, Law, Lathandrilis, Dawn Robin, Cynical Simp, Sunny D, Persephone Black, Kenma, Rebecca R, Crafty Bonkers, Izzy, Moan Marie, Alex, Brooks Love for Music, Love TXC, Beautiful Thorns, Kiwi Starfruit, Cecilia, Delaney, Lily, Esther, Rebecca Crane, Charlie, and Abigail. And a thank you to my familiars, Solidaria, Hunbun, and Kai.